YouTube, what's good people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? How everybody doing out there? I guess we're having a wonderful weekend. We're having a productive one and a consistent one. This is your boy Harlem, and I'm back with another video. Like you guys know that if I have to be in my background, if I have to be in my bedroom, then it obviously means that obviously I have my family around. I don't have to disturb them, and they don't have to do what to distract me. So this is your boy Harlem, and I'm back with another video. This gonna be our outlook. I just wanna keep shit straight, simple, legit, and just keep shit open. Financial disclaimer: everything that say you do, it's based on my own experience and my own opinion. It might happen, it might not. The only thing we need to stick to is our plans, our daily routines, and now obviously to trust the process and enjoy everything. So looking at the nest, you can tell on the nest that like we did see on our outlook that we're looking to be bullish about the support. But fortunately, price continued further to the downside, coming back to some previous zones right there, pushing again to the upside, closing above our support. So my trade idea is I'm looking to be bullish above support, bearish below resistance. So like I have my resistance and I have my support. So basically all I'm waiting for is for price to close above or for price to close below. You understand me? So long as I don't break out and long as I don't break out, then I'll trade above and I'll be bearish below, and that will be it. So my trade idea is I'm looking to be bullish above support, bearish below resistance until I get a breakout to the downside or to the upside, and I continue with my overall trend. So on the NAS, there's nothing much that I can say. I'm just looking to trade above or below and to continue with price. So looking at gold might be a beautiful trade to trade. Like I had my resistance, right? And we did see on our outlook that obviously we're looking to continue bullish above our resistance, right? And price closed further to the downside, breaking out again, coming back where we just continuing to the upside. So with an impulsive bear move to the downside on Friday, right? So all I can say is now it's that obviously if price continues trading above our resistance, then I'd look to continue to the upside. But if we get that close below again, then obviously I'd look forward for price to continue to the downside. So my trade idea is I'm bearish below resistance, I'm bullish above. So like I say, with price closing above, below we continue bullish. Price closing above, we continue bullish. And there will be people not looking for much, not looking for less. German So German daily people, like I did have my resistance or my high, and I did say on my outlook that obviously if we get price failing to break, then I'm looking forward a reversal to the downside. But if we get a breakout or wait for retest and continue to the upside, with price closing above on Friday or to end the week, sorry, with price closing above to end the week. So all I'm looking for is that I'm looking to be bullish above intraday resistance, to be bearish below. But like obviously, because now we have a breakout, we have a retest, and we continue to the upside, and that will be it. I'll only look to be bearish if price breaks back in and look to what continue or to reverse to the downside. But apart from that, I'm looking for that daily retest or that 4-hour retest before we can continue to the upside, and that will be it. US steady. So like guys, that like obviously US steady, we have that board, we have that major resistance. We have that major resistance, right? So obviously with now price to moving the way it moved, the only thing that I can say is on my trade idea is I'm looking to be bullish above major resistance and be bearish below. So I'm simply waiting for price to come back to our resistance and give us signs that we are failing to break and look to reverse and look for a breakout and look to continue to the upside, and that will be it. But like I obviously see I obviously see a rising wedge pattern. So from this pattern on a fail to break of our resistance, that will give us what more confluence into looking for price to do what? Into looking for price to be bearish, right? Like I see a falling wedge on our major resistance. As long as we fail to break, then obviously that means that from the falling wedge and the fail to break of our resistance, that we're having two confluences or two confirmations into saying we're failing to break, we're having a rising wedge, then that will add into our confluence and look to be bearish, and that will be it. But apart from that, I'm bullish above, I'm bearish below, and that's it. So USD I also did say, because we had some type of previous support, and I did say that if we get a breakout, let's look for a retest and continue to the downside. So with price moving cleanly bearish to the downside, coming back to our previous intraday support zone, which we formed from the 4-hour and the hourly and 30 minutes and smaller time frames. So with price coming back here and moving in higher highs and in higher lows and moving in lower lows and in lower highs, coming back to our zone. The only thing that I'm looking for now is that if price comes back here and fails to break, then I'm simply looking to continue to the downside, to the upside. But if price does a breakout, then obviously a retest, then we continue to the downside, moving in lower lows and in lower highs, and that will be it. So my trade idea is I'm looking to be bullish above support, bearish below. If we fail to break, then I'm looking to reverse. But if we break out, then I continue bearish, and that will be it. Tesla. So Tesla, I don't need to explain much because now prices on our support. As long as you don't break out or long as you don't close below our support, then I'm looking to be bullish above support. But if you get a breakout, then I'm looking to be bearish. Like I said on my trade idea, bullish above support, bearish below. You form people, and that will be it. Bullish above, bearish below, and that will be it. Tesla, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, you also see what I also see a falling, I also see a rising wedge, but at the same time we have what the daily candle, the daily chart closing above our resistance. So obviously from price breaking out, we need to get that retest before we can look to what to continue to the upside. So my trade idea is daily retest of resistance to continue bullish, and that will be it. If price don't pull back or if price don't come back for a retest, then I won't trade Bitcoin or I won't look for any bullish confirmations into me continuing to the upside until I get what price coming back to support or to respect the level that we broke out or closed above off, and then look forward continuations to the upside. And at the same time, I still see I see a rising wedge. So that will also add confluence into why prices to come back for retest in order for it to continue to the upside. So like that's, I hope you see it, I hope you understand it, and I hope you relate with it. Ethereum. So Ethereum, there's nothing that I can say. And also Ethereum also closed above our zone, right? So obviously the only thing I'm looking for is for price to exhaust or to pull back to continue bullish, right? Like we have a push, I'm looking for an 16 phase or pull back or that retest in order for me to continue bullish with price. And that will be it. Mm. Litecoin, because the nigga love to lit. I don't have a trade idea. I don't understand how price is moving. I can relate. I cannot relate with how price is moving. So the only thing that I can do is to just scratch it out and not look for anything until I find clearer confirmations into what is really happening with price. Do I need to be bullish or do I need to be bearish? There will be last but not least, we have an oil. So on oil, we did see on our outlook because we had this gap. We did say if it happens that our price retraces or closes the gap, then we continue bullish. Or if price closes above our zone, then we continue bullish. Or if price falls to break, then we continue bearish. Now that you can see, we have a close above with multiple rejections. So obviously, my trade idea is I continue bullish above zone and bearish below. Long as price don't break out or long as price don't close below, then I still look forward for that continuation to the upside. But if we get price lows and below, then I look to reverse and be bearish and look to go to move to the downside if my people. So that's my trade idea, people. I know it might be short, I might not be showing important or more information, but like people, you guys know it. What I share is what I see. You feel me? There's nothing much that I can do, or there's nothing much or further that I can explain apart from what I'm explaining. I'm looking for those above, for to break, that breakout, that retest, that confirmations, or I'm just looking for pricing government confirmations as to what is really going to happen. Are we failing to break? Are we breaking out? Are we bullish? Are we bearish? Are we supporting the zone? Are we respecting the zone? Are we coming back for retest, or we continuing bullish or bearish? And that's it, people. The Super Harlem.